football. Seattle, Washington on the shores of Lake Washington, home to the Huskies, where they are set to kick off another season. And the Groupers have been waiting and waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. He's got it out. There he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And you cannot start this game any better than to take the opening kickoff all the way to the house. How about the speed by the return man? Once he got in the open field, that dude was gone. This place is going crazy.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Groupers offense will take the first swing of the game. We'll be watching this matchup on the outside closely today, David, to see if this guy can get anything done one-on-one against one of the best corners in the game.
Well, and this corner really can shut down half the field, and that's a big problem. This offense, they really need to win this matchup. They need their wide receiver to beat that defensive back, and I don't know if that's possible. He's just so good and so consistent. Palmer, you tell me how you're going to win this matchup.
Well, you're not going to win it every play, that's for sure. You can't avoid that side of the field the entire game. I think it's just going to come down to this offense in the critical down and distances when there's a third down and the coverage dictates that you've got to throw it against him. That's the play you need your receiver to win. And whether or not they have a guy that can win that matchup offensively, we're going to find out here pretty soon.
The Groupers will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. We've got a timeout from the kicking team. So the Washington Huskies offense will go to work for the first time. And here comes, for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either, David.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple. Let's talk for just a second about Washington. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together.
He's loose. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. He's up to 41 yards rushing for him now, and that is a way to make your presence felt in the early part of the season. The Huskies are threatening on 1st and goal. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. The snap sets up to throw. Looking for the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Huskies.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1 creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half, but you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A strike downfield. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. New set of downs after the completion. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Leaves it with the back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on 3rd down? Going to try to pop one on the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. And the groupers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Runs into a wall. They'll give him 1 out to the 8.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Just a short pass to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Wants to throw on 3rd. He's going to take off. Just keeps moving. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Boston. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. He'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the tight end. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
On the play. 4th down coming up.
The offense changing the play. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it and more than enough for a first down. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. They'll go back to work on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. On the option. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch. Away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He leaves it with the back. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll haul it in right around the logo. Can they catch him? Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 20. A shot toward the end zone. Fires into traffic, picked off.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take it?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop them, right? Like, we made a mistake, you huddle the guys up, sudden change, be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. He'll ride his man on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The play action fake. Breaks into the open. Man, he was going to get his jaw jacked. He got down just in time. Here comes the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, you're still happy to get the field goal.
Sets a kickoff.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Get this drive started from their own 26. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down.
That's a really good-looking throw right there, and that was a tight spiral, too. You guys remember the great Washington Husky quarterback Warren Moon? I don't think anybody threw a more pretty ball than Warren Moon did. Tightest spiral I've ever seen. That right there reminded me of old number 1.
Fires on the move. The short hands. It's Boston. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He's now up to 58 yards on the ground in the 1st quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. And the Huskies will line it up on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Touchdown, Huskies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. On the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow in 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Find some fresh air. Turning it on. He's at the 50. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, Groupers. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Tight end now in motion. They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Run play with the quarterback. Loss of 2. 2nd down coming up.
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Quarterback making checks. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gets rid of it. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw. Under fire. At the 35, he's open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Buys a little time. Unleashes one. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Going to the running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away to buy time. Trying to make magic with his feet. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming.
4th down.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. On the move, he fires. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking for a crease to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. And the Groupers will punt this one away. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play.
He's got it on the outside. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Going for it all. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the big fella. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another 1st down. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Go through it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Groupers decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Wants to throw on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. This time it's complete. There he goes. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Looking to throw. Using his legs to buy some time. Trying to find the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Washington.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
And it's no good. He missed the extra point.
That keeps the score. Washington.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty.
On the double. Lasso.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Shakes off the defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll run the option. Give to the running back. They stop him in his tracks, trying to... Fullback loose and nothing doing. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Give to the back. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. And the groupers will call on their punt team. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And here comes the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Smashes him with the stiff arm. 20. Touchdown, Husky. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
Lining up for the PAT. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Kent State is currently ahead inside a jam-packed Dick Stadium, but the Golden Flashes have not been able to separate themselves offensively. They are up by 7 over Old Dominion. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
That's caught. It's Sheffield. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the single back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's
Breaks into the open. Still on his feet. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Groupers have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
The offense just has not been able to way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down, 4th down coming from the 48. And the Groupers will send out the punt unit. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the grab inside the 30. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Fires to the wideout. Looking to get it in. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Wants to adjust the pattern. He'll set up to throw. Quarterback adapting. Touchdown, Huskies! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He'll keep it himself. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on 2nd down. Rushes on him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Out of the gun, they give to the back. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's head back to the gorgeous Pacific Northwest and the fellas at UW.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. Washington about to boot it deep to start things in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Now on third down after that run. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The groupers line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Cradles it at the 35. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively.
Grabs it inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Forced out of the pocket. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Washington.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Now on the option. Turning it on. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on first down. That pass is incomplete.
It's just not the type of game this guy envisioned. Being in the second half, being less than 50% completions, he has not found any success throwing it. A lot of that you got to give to the defense. They've been in the right place and they've made plays, but he's simply not had his best game today.
Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the groupers will try to pin them back with the punt.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Oh, they're after him. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. He'll pull it down and run. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to throw on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Finding an escape route. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Washington coming to the line with another first down.
And you can tell that young man is comfortable in the pocket, feeling good. You know, last play, nice job setting his feet, making a good throw, getting a completion. Now, didn't like what he sees. What does he have? He has the ability to take off and scramble and make some yards. So this QB is really feeling comfortable.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires downfield. He's got the tight end. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Here's the pressure. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Crosses midfield. He's inside the 40. And they get him on the ground. They get the turnover. They get a chunk of yards, and they are in business. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly complete. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Just inside the red zone. First and 10 from the 19. The option look. He'll toss it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Goes to the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a third and long.
All right, if you're a quarterback in that situation, you know there's nowhere to go, so just
Cut your losses.
You're right, absolutely. Slide, don't take the extra punishment. Just give up on the play.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the got a little room. He's going to get loose. They look at him. It's a touchdown.
And he's in for the second score of the game. My goodness. Note to self, kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it, kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Eastern Michigan is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed style of football there in the MAC, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 8 over Georgia State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. I send the tight end in motion. Now the play fake. Makes the grab on the left.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The groupers will line up to punt it away. Takes it on the return. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. The give to the left. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Washington right back to the line.
Want to talk about a monster performance? This guy now has a...
There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Got enough space, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies! I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Here comes the option. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Second down, he'll throw it. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Here on third down. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the groupers will punt it away on fourth down. Wants to bring it back. Wide open, and it's a foot race. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. This field position better than you could ever hope for. First and goal from the 8. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Ready. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Touchdown, Washington! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
78, Pandas, 13.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Gives it on the option. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to the run. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The groupers send out the punt unit. He's got it. Slips through the line. Touchdown, Husky. Special teams coming through the third aspect of the game, delivering big time.
And that is one of the biggest plays of that young man's football life. The true freshman taking the punt to the house. If I'm the head coach and I watch that, I'm now trying to find ways to get this guy on the field offensively because he's got some special ability.
And he made the extra point without problem. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jeffrey. And the returner will be knocked down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Coming out on first down with the play fake. On the run, still looking. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On the option. He'll do it himself. Rides the back on the option to give. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. So we open the final period with a third down play. We've reached the break. Bow down to your leaders, Washington. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Here on third down for this offense. They'll run play action. And his first throw here is incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here lately.
He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Bunch formation for these receivers. QB draw. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Now on second down. Might be calling a hot route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Deep shot for the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free.
You don't see offensive pass interference called very often, so usually you know it's pretty blatant. It's pretty obvious. It's a severe push-off, or obviously trying to break up a play so you don't give up a pick, but clear offensive pass interference on that play.
And he's dragged down. The Huskies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Bringing the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself on the draw. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Evans. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires toward the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
On the option. The give to the tailback. He stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He reached into his bag for that move, and it didn't get him loose at all. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll try the run. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Wicks. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the groupers are flying down the field. Looking for room. It's Craig. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He'll ride his man on the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Unleashes one deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Clemson is putting on a show offensively. It feels like this one was over when they touched Howard's Rock. They're up by 20 over Texas. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Got out of trouble and throws. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Moving out of the pocket. Throws into the middle of the field. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Let's go. The give to the lone running back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. To the air, it's Wicks. Looking for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Smashes it between the uprights. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. On the option. Now the toss. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. And the Huskies in the hurry-up.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody do.
Oh, he's got some space. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. The sweet feet buy a little time. He'll try to do it himself. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks. Washington coming to the line with another 1st down. Here we go. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Otten. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Off play action. Scrambling away. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Finds a little space. And we have breaking news. They score yet another
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week one sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Scanning the field, it's Wicks. He unleashes a long one. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Now facing a third and long. Trying play action. Dances away. Ball's loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He almost popped out of there for a huge return. They will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense, whether they've been running the football.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been...
Entering settings screen, you have 29 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Ready! Set up! Trick 9, beat! Here we go, here we go! Let's go, let's go! Wrong, wrong! Military stun! Banner! Let go! Fly, trumpet! Do what we do! Brass! Trick 9, beat! Banner! Cooler! Cooler! Flag! Drum! What is Brass! Brass! Let's go! Let's go! Pace, 27, 28.